Happy Sentinels Tuesday, everybody. Once again, I am going to be fighting a villain that, in my notes, has a very hard note next to it, and that is Vona, created by Sky. I believe she's another Magic the Gathering deck. The test game that I played against her, I did actually win, but that was with some strong single-target damage and 2 healers. Today I have 1 healer. We've got Dr. Medical Malpractice, Baccarat Ace of Swords, the Harpy, and a variant of Gideon called Death Seeker. And we'll be fighting in Stanley Sports Center. Alright, so set up. She enters play Butcher of Magan side up. We put Mavrin Fane into play and shuffle the villain deck. At the start of the villain turn, activate the blood effect of the 2 villain vampires with the lowest HP. Then if this card has 4 or more tokens, she flips. Her blood effect is put a token on this card. Vona deals the hero target with the highest HP, H-1 melee damage. So we'll have 4 rounds before she flips and goes berserk. Whenever a vampire's blood effect is activated, that card regains 2 HP. Vampires can regain HP past their maximum. So, playing her in the Court of Blood is a recipe for disaster. Mavrin Fane over here says, blood effect, this card deals the X hero targets the highest HP, 3 infernal damage each, where X is the number of environment cards in play. If no damage was dealt this way, play the top card of the environment deck. So, start of the game, we will give her a blood token. She hits, let's say Gideon for 3, and then Mavrin Fane plays the top card of the environment. We get Sprinkler System. Oh, cool. First time each turn, each target deals 2 or more damage. They also deal themselves 2 melee damage. Start of the environment turn, destroy this card. Okay. And she plays a card. Enraptured Paladin. Reduce the first damage dealt to this card each turn by 1, and the blood effect is this card deals each non-villain target 2 melee damage. Okay. Oh, and let's not forget they both heal too. Alright, that's the villain turn. I'm going to do Flare Up, even though it's going to hex some stuff up. Fire and Lightning damage are the only ones that are affected. So he'll hit Vona for 3, hit himself for 2, heal 1, and I guess heal Gideon because he's the only other one who has taken any damage. And then we will activate Red Right Hand, draw a card. Let's do Ace in the Hole. Uses innate power twice, and then we'll go all in, discard a card, and hit everybody for 1 and 1, which means I'll get through the Paladin's damage reduction, and he doesn't hit himself because those were individual hits. Alright, so discard the top 3 cards of my deck. Did not get any Afterlife Euchres, so we'll do it one more time. Yep, okay, draw a card. Harpy starts off with Harpy Hex. Ping Vona for 1. I think she'll skip her power just to avoid taking the damage. Draw a card. Okay, Gideon is going to play Hieromantic Bonds on Mavrin Fane. Play this next to a non-character target. Whenever that target would deal damage, reduce it to 0. When that target is dealt damage by a hero card or leaves play, destroy this card. His power is Intercede. Choose another hero. Until the start of your next turn, whenever that target will be dealt damage, redirect that damage to Gideon and reduce it by 1. I think it will protect Harpy for the moment. So that's basically Extreme Haka's power, but slightly stronger unless you're dealing with lots of irreducible damage. Okay, start of the environment turn, destroy this card. Stanley Sports Center plays Home Team Advantage. Cheering Crowd is not in play. One player may use a power. If Cheering Crowd is in play, increase all damage dealt by that power by 2. Okay, well, somebody can use a power. I'm actually going to have Baccarat discard 3 cards. Still no Afterlife Euchre. Damn it. Okay, destroy that card. Alright, start of turn. She gets a token. She hits the highest for 3, that's Baccarat, and she heals 2. Mavrin Fane plays the top card of the environment deck, Teamwork Breakdown. Plays next to hero with the second highest HP, that's Baccarat. He can't affect or be affected by other heroes and their decks. He heals 2. Paladin hits everybody for 2. That gets redirected from the Harpy and reduced by 1. And that heals 2. Alright, Vona plays Rite of Redemption. Whenever a villain vampire enters play, activate its blood effect. When this card is destroyed, activate all blood effects. That's pretty nasty. I mean, a lot of her cards are pretty nasty. But surprisingly, activating all the blood effects is a little bit better than constantly getting extra ones. Alright, let's do Positive Prognosis. Hits himself for 1, everybody draw a card, and then everybody heals 1. Everybody but Harpy can heal 1, so he'll turn that into 3 hits of 1 against Vona. Keep Red Right Hand up, draw a card. Let's do Ace in the Hole again. Oh wait, actually 2 hits because he can't hit Baccarat, and actually Baccarat could not have drawn that. And then I'll play Graveyard Bridge, I guess. Do I have any copies of anything in the trash? I got some all-ins, not that I can play them. I've got a card toss. Shuffle 1 into the deck, play 1, ping Vona for 1, I guess. That's better than nothing. Shuffle all those into the deck. So we're discarding the top 3 cards of his deck again. Damn it. Shouldn't have done that. Draw a card. Ugh. Oh wait, I get to do it again. Discard the top 3 cards. Nothing. Draw a card. Damn it. Alright, let's do Applied Numerology. Yeah, hit Vona for 3. Draw a card. Let's play Draw Attention. Reduce damage dealt to Gideon by 1. Redirect any damage that would be dealt to a hero target by a non-hero target to Gideon. At the end of your turn, if this card did not need to play this turn, destroy it. So, he's going to tank for a round. We will protect Dr. Medico and draw a card. Alright, Stanley Sports Center, Teamwork Breakdown resolves itself. Looking ugly out there. Cheering Crowd is not in play, so we get it. And destroy that card. Alright, increase HP recovery by hero targets by 1. Well, that's good for Dr. Medico. At the end of the environment turn, the villain target with the highest HP deals this card H melee damage. Okay. Alright, start of turn. Vona gets a token. She hits Gideon for 2 and heals 2. Maverick Fane hits the highest for nothing and heals 2. The Paladin hits everybody for 2. Is it each non-villain target? Okay, so he's hitting Cheering Crowd. So Gideon's going to take a grand total of 3 damage from that, because Dr. Medico's is redirected to him and reduced by a further 1. Alright, and then she plays Drain to Bone. Each vampire deals the hero target with the highest HP 2 irreducible infernal damage. Go figure. Activate all blood effects. Well, she gets another token and hits Gideon for 2. He deals no damage and heals 2. And he hits everybody, by which I mean Gideon, for 3. Oof. I'm going to play Prescription Strength and let Red Right Hand expire. Draw a card. Oh yeah, the Paladin should have healed. Backrat's going to skip and draw 2. Still no Afterlife Euchre. I'm shocked. Lash of the Elements. Yeah, that's worth doing. Hit Vona. Hit Mavrin. Hit the Paladin for 2. She hits herself for 2. Oh, she hits herself for 1. And then hit Vona for 3. I could use Applied Numerology and spread her damage out across multiple targets, but there's kind of no point in doing that. Alright, let us lay waste. Each non-hero target deals Gideon 1 melee damage. Gideon deals each non-hero target 2 melee damage. Well, it means he's going to be hitting the crowd, but whatever, they deserve it. I'll hit the Paladin for 1. He may destroy a non-target environment card. Don't have any of those. That's fine. We will continue protecting Dr. Medico. Draw a card, and draw attention goes away. Oh wait, and at the start of his turn, I wanted to throw Prescription Strength, give him 4 HP back, and he actually dealt 3 damage to everything instead of 2. There, the crowd is feeling it. Home team advantage. Oh hey, we restore it to max HP. One player may use a power. If Cheering Crowd is in play, increase damage dealt by that power by 2. Let's have Harpy do it this time. She's going to deal 2 targets 4 infernal damage. Hit the Paladin, because I'm actually going to make some inroads there. And then destroy that card. Awesome. Thanks, Stanley Sports Center. You're a good environment. Alright, Vona gets a 5th token, which is terrible. She hits Baccarat for 3. Oh, she heals 2. Maverick Fane hits nothing and heals 2. The Paladin hits everybody for 2, except Dr. Medico. I need to get him a different power. And he heals 2. Alright, and then she flips. 2 Hunger of the Rapture. When Vona flips to the side, destroy a non-character card in each non-villain play area. Oh dear. I've got another Harpy Hex, and that's literally it. Oh wait, Cheering Crowd. Each hero deals themselves H psychic damage. Well, heck. Well, Gideon does not lose his Hieromantic Bonds because it's in the villain play area. At the end of the villain turn, activate the blood effect of all villain vampires, and if the card has no tokens, she flips, and her blood effect is now Vona deals each non-villain target 3 melee damage. Remove 2 tokens from this card. This is where things get really nasty. So she gets to play a card first. It is Bishop of Rebirth. First time each turn that any non-villain target is destroyed, activate this card's blood effect. Its blood effect is move a random vampire from the villain trash into play. We activate that because it came into play. There's nothing in the trash. Alright, end of turn. She loses 2 tokens, which means it's going to take 3 rounds instead of 2. Hits everybody for 3. Gideon is going to die. Maverick Fane plays the top card of the environment deck. It's the Mighty Milestone. Oof. Yeah, and then the Enraptured Paladin hits everybody for 2, which means Gideon is dead. I'll protect Dr. Medico, but that's it. That was too little, too late. And the Bishop of Rebirth cannot do anything except heal 2. Well, that sucks. Preventative Care. Let's prevent the next damage dealt to Baccarat. Draw a card, play a card. Intensive Care. Hit himself for 2. We will heal Harpy. Reduce the next damage she takes by 2. Oh, with Applied Numerology, I can reduce the damage he deals to himself. Draw 2 cards. I need to find From the Brink. I'm going to go Red Right Hand again, although I'm not certain it's worth it. Draw a card. Let's go all in. Discard card toss. Hit them all for 1 and 1. Well, including the Milestone, that's important. And then we have to discard the top 3 cards of his deck again. Where the hell are his Afterlife Euchres? That isn't one. There's 15 cards left in his deck, and there's 3 copies of that card. God damn it. Okay, Harpy Hex, ping Vona for 1. Power, I'm going to split the damage, hit Vona for 2, hit the Mighty Milestone for 2, because its damage is based on HP. Draw a card. Alright, Gideon has choose another hero. Until the start of your next turn, if that hero would be destroyed, instead restore them to 10 HP and remove this card from the game. Oh, that's interesting. One player may draw 2 cards and discard a card. One player may play a card. Let's have Baccarat draw 2 and discard 1. Oh, finally. It's going to be too little too late. Alright, start of the environment turn. This card deals a target other than itself with the lowest HP, X projectile damage, where X is its current HP. That is the Paladin, who takes 2. And we play Foul Free Throw. Play this card next to the hero with the highest HP. That is Dr. Medico. And that hero is dealt damage by a villain target. They use up to 2 powers and destroy this card. Well, that sucks because his powers don't stack. Alright, start of turn. She hits everybody for 3. Harpy takes 1. remove 2 tokens, Baccarat soaks it, free throw goes off. That didn't help. Oh, and she takes out the Mighty Milestone, thanks. Which cheering crowd is not in place, so nothing happens. Maverick Fane plays the top card of the environment deck, looking ugly out there. Shuffle the environment deck, destroy this card. She heals 2, he heals 2, Paladin hits everybody for 2, and the Bishop of Rebirth does jack shit. And she plays Open the Caskets, move 3 vampires from the villain trash into play. There aren't any. No cards into play this way, play the top card of the villain deck. Same deal. Can we get one more? No. Call to the Feast. Reveal cards on the top of the villain deck until 2 vampires are revealed. Put them into play and discard the rest. Okay, let's do that first. So first we get the Plated Champion. Reduce damage dealt to this card by 1. His blood effect goes off immediately because we can't get rid of that card. Hits the hero target with the highest HP for 4 melee damage. That's going to be Harpy. He heals 2. And the second one is Voracious Knight. At the end of the villain turn, activate this card's blood effect. I love the fact that he's eating a Velociraptor. His blood effect is this card deals a non-villain target with the lowest HP 2 melee damage. That is Baccarat. Activate the blood effect of the 2 villain vampires with the highest HP. Okay, well the good news is Vona loses all of her tokens. The bad news is she hits everybody for 3. And then the next highest is Maverick Fane. He hits the highest for 3. That's Dr. Medico. Oh, that was a whole bunch of crap. Yeah, start of next turn, she will have no tokens. And then, end of turn, she has no tokens. So she hits everybody for 3 again. We're dead. There's no winning this game. Maverick Fane hits Dr. Medico for 3. And the Enraptured Paladin kills Baccarat and Dr. Medico, and the Plated Champion kills Harpy. Yeah, wow. So the difference between this game and the previous one that I played is that the previous one had, like, 1 vampire come out. If you're just dealing with her one-shots and ongoings, she's dealable. All these targets are just too much. So we'll be seeing this villain again in the future. Let's take a look at her deck. Sanguine Ritual. When this card enters play, Vona deals each vampire 3 irreducible infernal damage. Reduce damage dealt to vampires by 1. When this card is destroyed, each vampire regains 3 HP. That's actually not that bad, surprisingly. Dusk Legion Galleon. Relic Ship. Reduce damage dealt to vampires by 1. Whenever a vampire is destroyed, put a token on this card. Then if there are 3 tokens on this card, destroy it. Tomb of the Dusk Rose. When this card enters play, play the top card of the villain deck. Cards in the villain trash may not be removed from the villain trash by non-villain cards. That's very interesting. You know, there's a few deck manipulators out there who can shove stuff under the villain deck, and that means you can't do that no more. Bishop of Binding. At the end of the villain turn, this card deals the hero with the highest HP 2 radiant damage. Blood. Destroy a hero ongoing or equipment card. Standard Bearer. This guy sucks. When this card is destroyed, play the top card of the villain deck. Blood. This card deals the hero target with the highest HP 1 melee damage. Until the end of the next villain turn, increase damage dealt by vampires by 1. Skymarch Border. At the end of the villain turn, this card deals the hero with the highest HP 2 irreducible melee damage. Blood Effect. This card deals the hero with the most equipment cards in their play area 3 irreducible melee damage. Skymarcher. At the end of the villain turn, this card deals the non-villain target with the lowest HP 2 melee damage. Blood Effect. This card deals the non-villain target with the second lowest HP 4 melee damage. That is rough. Legion's Landing. When this card enters play, play the top 2 cards of the environment deck. Villain cards are immune to damage from environment cards. Axis of Mortality. The first time each turn that any vampire is dealt damage by a non-villain target, it deals that target 3 infernal damage. At the start of the villain turn, if any vampires are above their max HP, play the top card of the villain deck and destroy this card. So that's very easy to get rid of, generally. Anointed Deacon. At the end of the villain turn, this card deals the hero target with the highest HP 2 melee damage. Blood Effect. This card deals each non-villain target 1 melee damage. Sanctum Seeker. There's so many individual cards in this deck. At the end of the villain turn, each vampire deals the hero target with the highest HP 1 melee damage. Blood Effect. This card deals the hero target with the second highest HP 3 melee damage. Dusk Legion Dreadnought, another ship. Increased damage dealt by vampires by 1, and if you kill 3 vampires, it gets destroyed. And Twilight Prophet. Reduce non-projectile damage dealt to this card by 1. Blood Effect. Reveal the top 3 cards of the villain deck. Put one of those cards in play and the rest on the bottom. That's kind of neat. So yeah, there is Vona. She is a big challenge. I welcome anyone to try her out. You can find her, of course, on Vadsky's Sentinels mod. This variant of Gideon actually pretty strong, except that it was really the wrong choice for this fight. So I guess that's ultimately on me after all. But, as always, thank you for watching. Tabletop Simulator, the Reaver Sentinels Colon DLC, Vadsky's Sentinels mod, and Menagerie of the Multiverse are not licensed creating these products. Please support the official release and flip.